Hello, namaste. Welcome to another episode of Going For It on the Mat. I'm going to go quickly here while the sunlight's still sort of favorable. And the idea is here just a sequence of peak poses, slightly narrated and guided. And so we'll begin here on the mat. Just go for one sun salutation. Just begin, so curling the toes, pushing back into the palms, heels all the way back, drop the head down to the mat as far as you can, lifting the hips up here. Walking the dog a few times at the heels, and then pushing down again, forehead to the mat, arms straight, and then looking forward, stepping through the hands, coming up, chair pose. This is a variation, just as we're doing a single sun salutation. And from chair, lacing the fingers behind your back, straighten the legs, drop the head, forward bend, exhale breath, tuck the belly, get the chest as close as you can to the knees, raise the arms high up to the sky, and then to come out of this, lower the hands, bend the knees, inhale breath, hands on the hips, and coming back up. Raise up again one more time, inhale breath, and open the toes, lifting the heels, a full extension here. Then coming back down, hands to the mat, all the way, torso, and now bending the knees a little bit, capture the forearms behind the calves, sliding the calves down, head to the knees, to the chin, chest to the quads, hold breath here, straighten the legs, hold for a moment, and just enjoy. And now, the knees, there's the mat, shoot back to the plank, chaturanga, onto the tops of the feet, up dog, deep inhale breath here. Exhale, and now go back to tabletop, get ourselves positioned here for some crow. So let's take flight, get in the knees just underneath the triceps. One foot off the ground, and the other. And then just straighten the hands, the arms rather. Nice back arch. Feeling comfortable here? Lean into one side. Go for one-legged crow. Down. And then release. Go big back up. And we gotta do both sides. So one-legged crow the other side. Position there, and then just straighten that back leg. The important thing is here to get the arms completely straight before going to one-legged crow. Get your stance just right. Right in here. There we go. So one side is sometimes fine. A little bit easier than the other. Raise up the hands. Go for camel. So, into Supta Vrajasana. So, Supta Thunderbolt. So, raising up, arms to the sky. Pushing the hips forward. Capture the waist. Support the lower half. Now, together, lower yourself down. Gliding down, shoulders and head and back, the head on the mat, palms facing up. From here, you can do some variations. So, holding on to the sides of the calves, use the elbows for a little bit of leverage. Onto the crown of the head, and reach it back. Come to the fish on the point. Hips again. Hand on the chest. Powerful pose. Nice. Back. You can use the elbows for leverage so you get the crown off the head. Carefully off the back. Use the fingers just under the shin there and the elbows. And Gently start gliding yourself up. Inhale, breath. Once you're there, hands back. And again, really important, the entry, just like the exit. Back. Roll back on our backs, just a little quick release. Pay attention to the lower back after that. So, back hug, side to side. Have our big toes here. I'm in a happy baby. Rolling in a happy baby with a smile. Stepping out the feet all the way, holding the big toes here. Deep inhale and exhale. Enjoying the moment, being in the present. Now we'll go for a little variation. So catching the outsides of the feet, extending legs all the way. Try to get them as straight as possible. Being here to breathe in. Chest to the knee, or the knees to the chest. Maintain the balance, calm breath. Bending the elbows here. For a little bit more. Don't force a strain, just a nice calm breath here. Now, twist around here. Left foot just behind you. Right foot across the top. Reach the arms up to the sky. Make sure your glutes are on the floor. Make sure your feet are on the mat. Raising up. And then just drop the top of the armpit. Cross the knee. Thread the hand through. Raise the other arm up and around. Open the socket. Grab the wrist of the hand. Whatever is more convenient. And then just looking back with an exhale breath. Gentle gaze. Center, inhale breath. Taking off, window wipers side to side. And now the other side. So, glute, left leg over. Raising up, deep inhale breath. Raise the other one, open the socket. Hands, open this. Gaze, back, tabletop here. Quick reset. Child's pose, sitting back on the heels, hands out in front. And then we'll come up to tabletop again. Making a little shortcut here for the sequence. Go pushing back into down dog. Then gone on to one of my favorite moves recently for the hips and the back and the thigh. Lizard. So, bend of the knees, stepping forward. Just the right hand to the hip, foot between the hands. Drop it on top of the left knee and the top of the left foot. Raise up for crescent first. Inhale, breath. All the way. Here, make sure. Slowly bring it forward, tucking the chin. Progression on this one is bending the elbows, getting down as low as you can, lowering the torso, not the nose, down to the mat, getting the activation there in the back of the leg and thigh. Once you find some space, you're there. You can either go down onto your forearms, nice, and or slide your shoulder beneath the knee, opening your arms for a flying lizard, just going up on your back toe. Looking forward. Flying lizard. Variation 3, I call it. Of lizard. Back and forth. No airplane sounds needed. And coming back down. Hands to the mat. Drop on the knee. Back in the tabletop. Pushing back into down dog. Lengthening it all out before going to the other side. Lifting the hips. Drop the forehead again towards the mat. Get the full extension here. And now looking forward, bending the knees. Left foot between the hands. Drop on top of the right knee. Top of the right foot. Raise up again for crescent. High as you can. All the way back. That. Shoulder underneath the knee. Open the arms up. Flying lizard. And from here, if you want to go further, back toes, lifting up, looking forward with your gaze, calm breath. Flying lizard 3.0. Hands back to the mat. And we'll push back now. Down dog again. Get ready for a little bit of inversion here. And wheel pose. So, drop the hands in front of us. Making a square. Thumbs are coming together. Elbows are in. Take a rectangle. Drop the crown of the head just in the center. Bring the hips up, 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 up. Walking upwards, the dolphin. You're just falling upwards. I see my shirt is falling downwards. So, quick wardrobe check. And try it again. Yeah. And just falling upwards again. And from here, we'll go to forehead stand. That's a little bit. Forehead. This is a nice one. Keep the hips aligned. Make sure the weight of the legs is centered. With a forehead stand, this is the most comfortable pose. 1 foot on top of the quad. And a bit back. Bring the feet up together. The other side. And just drop the back. Aligning the hip. Make sure it's all in the center. Release whatever stress or strain. And then coming back down. Face up. Just for a moment. Lifting it out. And then again, bring the thumbs together. Elbows in. Dolphin. And we'll go for scorpion here. So as you're bending the legs, also lifting the head forward. Try that one more time. Favorite poses. Scorpion. So much about strength, but what about balance? Equilibrium there. That one's there. 10 years, 15, 20. I'll get my feet to the top of the head like a contortionist. Good time. Just enjoying it for what it is. Up. And drop it back to child's pose. Always really important after inversions, child's pose. And now we'll go for more inversion, headstand with split, and a little bit of a twist. Again, using the forearm style, thumbs together, elbows in, lifting up, falling up. Oh, that's too easy. Oh, it's flipped over. Open the abductors first. Then go for a nice twist. Bring it around. Just releasing, taking your time. And back to center. Side. And out. Release the legs. Adapted split. Release any tension. Try to let gravity do the work. Keep the hip centered. Not too much stress or strain on the core. Just give you a nice center point of balance here. Swing around. Same thing. Go from legs bend. And just extend them gradually. And let gravity do the work. As long as you keep the hips centered, everything will just fall into place here. And then, full breath, bring the feet together, drop a foot to the floor. We'll go for child's pose one more time. Put the hands behind us. Down. And nice counter pose from here. Definitely a wheel pose. Back bends. One way, you can go for a back bend the other way. Or another format, so to speak. So, a wheel pose, bring the heels up, glutes, your fingers all the way back, elbows are tucked in, back is flat on the floor, push yourself up with flat back, abs completely contracted, and going up. First up at the crown of the head, stage one, keep the elbows in. Once you're there, push the hands upwards, pushing the chest away. Lift the heels. Straighten the arms. Down. The heels like a car jack. Straighten the arms again. Lifting up. Nice, calm, deep belly breath here. Heels. Straight up. Pushing the palms. All the force you can. Smile. Good time with the heels. Then once you're at your most maximum sustainable point, enjoy it. Keep a smile. Stay there. Breath. When you're ready, just carefully come down. Crown the head first. Lifting the heels, rolling on the back of the head down to the shoulders. Placing yourself out of this here by holding on to the ankles,
time, letting it forward, lower your back to the floor. Really important to stay here. Grab the tops of your knees with lacing your fingers. Just give yourself a little knee hug side to side. Paying attention there. Now, we've done a lot of back bend, so we'll do the best forward bend I can think of, which is plow. So we'll start by going into shoulder stand and then right into plow. So drop your feet again onto the mat here. Force into the mat. Lift yourself up for half bridge. Lace the fingers together. Tuck each shoulder blade in very nicely. This is get the alignment for the shoulder stand. Keep those shoulder blades underneath. This way the elbows still staying close to the center, making the shoulder stand much easier. Keep the feet upwards. Capture the back of the spine. Should feel all the weight just on the tops of the shoulders, back of the head. Have your alignment right, the elbows are in. Just, again, like falling upwards. Stay here as long as you like. Feels good with the hands just on the lower back, making some compression. Now, even better, letting the feet fall back behind you into plow. Making a forward bend here, nice counter to everything else. Lace the fingers together, and then just let your toes drop to the floor. Do a little self-adjustment there. You can tweak the shoulder blades a little bit more underneath. Just be very careful. Straighten the legs a bit more. You can also separate the feet here if you like. Different sensation. This is also very good for the thyroid. Pressure on the gland. Bring your feet back together. Inhale and exhale. And now when you're ready, coming out of this, unlace the fingers. Roll yourself forward gently. Again, lace fingers across the knees. Knee hug side to side. We've done a nice sequence here. So, I'm going to lay in Shavasana for a minute. Turn. Just adjust yourself. Make sure you're completely on the mat. Heels, head, hips, palms facing upwards. Let everything fall back into place. After the series here of peak poses. Most important pose of yoga. Pose, calm breath. Enjoying being in the present. Rest on one side. Bring yourself up to seated. Cross-legged here. And namaste. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And have a great day. Namaste.